This is the type of game that is not really good. Most of the gameplay is more of the same. Everything you would expect from a survivor. It doesn't do well by any stretch of the imagination. So why can I stop thinking about it? Well, what if I told you that Achilles Survivor is one of those games that pushes the genre forward, because that is what I'm saying. There wouldn't be any video if it wasn't for that. I worked my way through the problems, then what makes this game special, to finalize with a big bang of BS daydreaming. The problems. The evolution reward system sucks in some parts. A lot of your abilities, especially the ones your character starts with, they interact with a bad stat that most abilities are not affected by. For example, let's look at Achilles. His first ability is affected by attack speed, which is something that does not affect most of other basic abilities. Especially the ones that, yes, Achilles' basic attack makes part of. The melee attacks. So you have two sides to pick. Abilities that are affected by speed to upgrade one side of your basic attack, or pick melee attacks to buff your damage. Which is not horrible, but it's just so annoying to have to keep these ideas in your head for so long, and it makes the fun of basic building harder to implement. Also, some of the powers are really generic, and this problem I think could have been solved if they just put exclusive characters' powers to everyone after a certain level with said character. Also, most of the time the game will offer a duration upgrade. Those are a complete garbage, don't take them, because most of the bigger upgrades that mean something add an effect to the beginning or the end of an ability. The result that is bad in this game, and that is not bad at all, to be honest. Now for the good. How much side objectives you have in your survival stage is impressive, and you may think, wow, busy work, this is not new at the genre at all. And I say, calm down, let me finish. It's not how many, but how the game does it. The busy work that is boring is around stone collecting, but it is important to the bases, the balancing of the game, so I don't have much problems with it. And the fun part is build structure. These structures give buffs and work straps to kill enemies, so as the game goes on, you are manipulating what is safe place and where you need to leave good passive structures behind, because enemies don't damage faraway structures. The balance of exploring is way more engaging because you feel like you need to keep on the move not only for a bonus of stats, but to make the stage feel better to traverse in the later parts of the game, which adds another layer of the game. The traps can help you maximize your strategies and build by a lot. One thing that is, I must admit, it's not new but it's very welcome, is the good notion on how to make extra abilities for the characters. Every character has a new ability if they kill enough enemies with their main weapon. Achilles can summon soldiers, which makes his potential greater for his solid basic attack that has a problem with excessive numbers of the late game. Or Fanlegs, yes I know, it's a goddamn spider, has a great basic attack that is horrible in the early game because the spikes don't help you defend your back. So they gain a spike shield that explodes when anything touches them, which makes their survivability a lot more dependable. The weird. This is the part where I put anything I don't feel is really good or really bad. You don't only play with Achilles, the most nitpick take of all time, I know, but it's how big the roster goes. It feels like a Greek fighting game, which by all means, take that idea and make a game out of it. There's a Cyclops, there's Paris the country, there's Prometheus, his tummy is fine I guess, and Nizan. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. How the fuck did you get here anyways? Go back to your culture and do a cool survivor game there and call Achilles so that I can repeat this same fucking joke. Talking about faraway lands, think of a better segue. We have portals, basements, and chests as a side objective in this game. The chest feels like the most boring, but it's hard to criticize it as it is important for the balance to feel more smooth in this game. I just wish it was more engaging, adding a challenge, or maybe adding more rewards. The basement is the best challenge in my opinion. You touch the circle, 15 archers go for your throat immediately. It's fun, it's absurd, and I love it, until you kill all of them. Then you get the least engaging power-ups ever. It can go from some extra armor, some extra luck, or even, oh my god, collecting range. And that is boring as shit. Unlike the portals, which are so cool I feel like a dog that heard treat every time I see one. Even though it holds the most dangerous type of enemies, explosive ones. If those enemies are in big numbers, the risk of a lost run grows 10 times, or, oh my god, like 11 times. But the reward is great, an upgrade to an ability you hold. To be fair, those upgrades can be a little lame, but they can also just get something that completely changes your build to something way more fun. The last weird thing that I want to talk about is the infinite mode. It just shows that the game balance is based around 30 minutes, and you can reach that except in this mode. It feels weird. Like 20 minutes is fine to have your fun, but you didn't try the system properly. But 30 minutes feels like too long, but you do have more opportunities to experiment and go further with your strategies. What is special? I have been playing a lot of Survivors, a variation of the roguelike genre, that has been having some troubles lately, innovating and keeping what it makes it special, or what I like to say, trying to be different from Vampire Survivor and still be fun. This makes the genre have good games, don't get me wrong, but those good games are similar, so it's hard to enjoy them, like Potato, Mega Bonk, 20 Minutes Until Dawn, and many others I can cite here. But it's funny that an okay game like this one is the one that ignites my hopes for the future of this genre. It's different from something like Ball XP that is basically bringing Survivor's ideas to other genres. Achilles Survivor is bringing ideas of other genres to implement and evolve the Survivor genre. I don't really recommend this game if you want the best of the Survivors, but I do recommend if you want to look forward to the genre. And that's the video, everyone. Thank you for watching up until this point, and could I ask of you to please like, subscribe, and do whatever the flip YouTube likes? I would really appreciate it and would really help the channel grow and for me to be able to talk to more people about the things that I like. So, anyway, thank you for watching.